This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you on next Thursday. This month is Child's Month. It come like every day is something, you know. You have this amount, that amount, that. May I tell you? Yeah, this is the Steppin Razor. IRIE FM now brings you a live link from the Centre and Association of Brand Societies and the Jamaica Agricultural Society Annual Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show at the Port Road Sports Club, Noranda, Discovery Bay. Now over to tell you the vibes, energy and location. Yes, sir.
Yes, Muta.
Yes, sir.
What go on, man?
Steppin Razor.
Yes, man. Steppin Razor. We are coming to you live from Port Road Sports Complex, Discovery Bay, now in the Boxside Sports Complex. And of course, it's a beautiful afternoon. We had quite a number of activities from morning. We had the youth in agricultural aspect of the show. And of course, we had quite a number of agencies. Too much to mention. We have a number of sponsors. And Muta, a big rather farmers market down here. And let me tell you something. The farmers market is so big that we have Dwight Fraser turn up to purchase some stuff, Muta. But anyway, it is the Centre and Association of Brand Societies. And of course, it's dubbed IPRO. IPRO is one of the major sponsors of the Centre and Agriculture. The Centre and Agricultural, Industrial and
Hey, Teddy.
Yeah.
Look, you know, I don't want trouble Fraser, and me one must beat him, you know, not you.
But are you selling down here?
No, it's me one must trouble him, not you. Don't trouble him.
No, if that Muta, I come with that crocus bag, you know.
No, me no say me come with crocus bag, but me I say you must trouble him.
No, we're not troubling, I'm afraid.
Okay, all right.
So, Muta, the theme is sent and adapting to climate change, utilizing adaptable technology. And with me, we have Mr. Paul Thompson, technical sales representative from IPRO. IPRO even sponsored this link right now. Mr. Paul Thompson, welcome to the airspace of IRIE FM.
Yeah, thanks, man. And let me also say good afternoon to all your listeners across Jamaica and even across the world.
Right. IPRO has always been a part of the farming community and, of course, giving back to farmers. Tell us about what is in store for the farmers of Jamaica.
Oh, yes. Well, IPRO continue to be on the cutting edge. We're all seeking out new information, new technology to ensure that the farmers have the best, information, best tools, best, inputs so that for profitable production. IPRO is presently, we engage in the farming operation, the farming community right across Jamaica.
Yeah.
JS is our driving force, like we are saying in Stringway. Where we find JS, they will find IPRO, also the link with 4-H. Right now, IPRO has been going around in the communities, keeping farmers forum.
Yes.
So the farmers just to teach them best practices. So we just go to sell the farmers stuff. We want them to be profitable. As our slogan goes, as you may know, grow with IPRO. So we want the farmers to grow. And as the farmers grow, we also grow. So we have a veterinary service where we go around and visit the farms, free to the farmer, give them information, show them best practices. We keep farmers forum. One of the biggest thing we have right now for farmers, we want to give back to the farm.
What to give it back? And to understand that big things is in store. You're giving away a brand new 2019 Islands. Tell us about it.
Yes, well, you know that you can win it.
We can win it too.
All the farmer needs to do is to purchase a bag, any bag of IPRO. 25 kg bag of IPRO. And in that bag, there's a coupon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on that coupon, there's a code and a number.
Yes.
And you know that, Jamaicans, farmers in general, Jamaicans people, the farmers, we are smart people.
Yes.
Almost everybody has a smartphone. Everybody. So I'm saying they need to do the smart thing. Take out that cellular phone, look for that card, text the code to that number that is on the coupon that they found in the 25 kg IPRO feedback.
Yes.
And all they need to do is keep that card in a safe place, because every week they're winning, farmers are winning several prizes. We have deep freeze.
Yeah.
We have several bags of IPRO feed.
Yeah.
10,000 cash flow, 2,000 Yeah, man. You also, and so the big thing,
yes,
on the 29th of July,
yes,
one lucky farmer across Jamaica will receive a telephone call to hear, hey, you are the lucky winner of a 2019 Toyota Hilux pickup truck.
Excellent, Paul Thompson. Keep up the good work and continue to give back to the farmers of this nation.
Yeah, right. That's all the best.
All right. Mota, we're going to have a chat now with Mr. Winston Simpson, and he is the Principal Director of Feed Services Operation of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority. Mr. Simpson, welcome to the airspace of IRIE FM.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. You are no stranger to IRIE FM, and you know IRIE FM listeners always, and the farmers are expecting you. RADA is in full force along with 4-H. Tell us about the partnership and the collaboration for this Scent and show.
Let me just first of all let me say greetings and thanks for having us on your program. RADA, in association with the JAS Scent and Association of Branch Societies, we are a supporter, full-time supporter.
Yes.
Of this program. You know, we are in agriculture. Agriculture is our business.
Yes.
And when you see a team like this adapting to climate change, utilizing adaptable technology, this is RADA. We work with the small farmers. There are over 200,000 small farmers. Look to us for guidance, look to us for technical support, and as such, we always try to find the cutting-edge information to impart to them.
Yes. Anything else you'd like to share that RADA is embarking on nationally in terms of agriculture as we're about to wrap up this thing?
Let me first say we have just come out of Farmers' Month, and every opportunity I get, we must salute the farmers who have been so resilient in trying to feed our Jamaican population.
Yeah.
It is really, a good thing that we have resilient farmers like these, irrespective of the conditions we are going through. Even though, the rainfall is not so good.
The drought.
Yes, we don't expect much more showers until probably closer to July.
Yes.
So we have to be looking at technology and techniques to tell the farmers, listen now, water harvesting, conserve, use mulching, plant pineapple on the hillside to avoid runoff when the rain comes. Do everything to restore that moisture on the hillside. Go to your farm, go to your house, save those water. Because the truth is, we are under the threat of climate change, and at this time, we must continue to do everything to conserve that precious commodity.
Pleasure speaking with you, Mr. Winston Simpson, Principal Director of Field Operation Feed Services at the Rural Agricultural Development Authority. Mota, let me tell you something, brethren, then dress up the donkey them down here, Them have donkey race, donkey pageant, and the donkey them have got a bag of things down here. Them have push cart show, Mota. And the farmers market moving off of manpower. So there's a bag of things, and we're inviting everyone in St. Anne to come down and be a part of the festivity and the activities. And of course, we have all these agencies, to interact with the farmers and give back to them. But for now, we want to say big up to IPRO, big up to the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries, RADA, 4-H Club, and of course, Naranda Jamaica partners. Mota, what you have to say?
Yeah, well, what I have to say is that the government banned plastic bag,
Yeah.
So you don't expect Fraser to come down there with garbage plastic bag, Rasta. A crocus bag him have to walk with. You want government lock him up to him perpetuate madness.
There's enough stock bag machine come down here with.
Then what you tell lie,
when you talk to him about this scandal bag, and you were the first of me about 10 scandal. So enough stock bag him come down with.
Okay.
And one of the farmers them not give nothing, So
it's all right. Just call me name, man. Just call me name, and you get food.
All right,
sir. We're gone.
All right.
Yes.
Big up Mota. Respect.
That was a live link from the annual agricultural, industrial, and food show at the Port Roads Sports Club, Noranda Discovery Beer. Yes, once again, we're going to introduce the program. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you. Trust me, we're there. Don't touch that dial, we're there with you.
In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Good afternoon, I'm Danique Weston with the local and international headlines. Brought to you by Stevenson's Electronics, 56 Main Street, Ocho Rios, everything electronic and more.
Don't go all over the world when you're shopping for small appliances, tools, musical instrument, lighting and electrical items, amplifiers, mixers, crossovers, auto accessories, phone accessories, all size speakers and parts, powered boxes, speaker box carpets, multimeters, microphones, and so much more. Your shopping destination is Stevenson's Electronics, 56 Main Street, Ocho Rios. Everything electronics and more. Visit us today or call 974-2645. We bring great deals to you.
The man who was charged in connection with the hit-and-run accident which claimed the life of 2-year-old Sashige Dennis last month in Montego Bay, St. James, was granted bail in the sum of $1 million when he appeared in the St. James Parish Court. 21-year-old Max De Souza of Sunning Hill, St. Thomas, is to return to court on July 18. He was granted bail with 2 or 3 sureties and is to report to the St. Thomas Police each week. He was charged with causing death by dangerous driving. Reports are that about 6:50 p.m. on April 23, Sashige and another child were in the process of crossing the roadway when they were hit by a Nissan Note motor car that did not stop. Both girls sustained several injuries and were taken to hospital, where Sashige was pronounced dead and the other girl admitted for treatment. De Souza turned himself into the police the next day, where Sashige was pronounced dead and the other girl admitted for treatment. De Souza turned himself into the police the next day. The Education Ministry has expressed sadness at the killing of a teacher in St. Catherine and the wounding of a male teen yesterday. Police reports indicate that 35-year-old Cleavon Campbell and the teen were shot by assailants about 3 a.m. at their home. The ministry says Mr. Campbell, who was a volunteer grade 6 teacher at the Belmont Park Primary in Portmore, was an excellent educator who loved teaching. Minister without portfolio Carl Samuda says he's deeply troubled at the news of Mr. Campbell's murder on the day that is set to recognize the hard work and sacrifice of the nation's teachers. The ministry sent its grief counsellors to the institution yesterday to support staff and students, especially the boys, who are said to be having a difficult time accepting the news. The ministry says it will continue to offer its support in the coming days by maintaining the grief counseling sessions at the school. In news overseas, Pope Francis has made it mandatory for Roman Catholic clergy to report cases of clerical sexual abuse and cover-ups to the Church. In an apostolic letter, which is set to become church law, he makes it clear that any sexual advance involving the use of power will now be considered abusive. The clarification is being seen as a message to the church hierarchy that no one will be exempt from scrutiny. The Pope promised in February to take concrete action to tackle abuse. The new guidelines were welcomed by some Vatican commentators who argued that they broke new ground in attempts to end church sexual abuse. Finally, the U.S. says it has seized a North Korean cargo ship, accusing it of violating international sanctions. The Justice Department said the ship was used to transport coal, North Korea's largest export, which is subject to a UN export ban. The vessel was initially impounded in Indonesia in April 2018. It is the first time the U.S. has seized a North Korean ship for breaching sanctions, and it comes amid worsening relations between the two countries. A meeting between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and U.S. President Donald Trump ended without agreement in February, with the U.S. insisting North Korea give up its nuclear program and Pyongyang demanding sanction relief. North Korea has carried out 2 weapons tests in the space of the past week in what is widely seen as an attempt to increase pressure on the U.S. over its failure to make concessions. Those were the local and international headlines, brought to you by Stevenson's Electronics, 56 Main Street, Ocho Rios, everything electronic and more. Major news is next at 5:45. From the IRIE FM newsroom, I'm Danique Weston.
Let me ask you something, because I don't understand where I'm going. Good afternoon, Mr. Fraser.
Yes.
I never expect to see inside, I know.
What do you mean?
Because Teddy, who do an outside broadcast, where the run come up, eh? No, Teddy, who do an outside broadcast, so you're down there with a crocus bag, and you can't get no food. No, that's him say. I'm not tell him say, you don't expect the man to have garbage bag Rasta because government ban the plastic bag, so I must have crocus bag him would bring.
Well, the truth is, believe half of what you hear and 3/4 of what you see.
So which part I must believe when me hear, no? You never done there?
Yes.
But you run, come up here.
Right. I have something for you, you kid?
No, we don't talk about that.
You know what's that comes back?
Oh, me think a garbage that pick up because true me tell him say you can't carry the garbage bag again because government ban it, so you have to use the plastic bag. I mean the crocus bag.
Well, they didn't ask me to pick up garbage.
No, me know, but
I open the gates and let you in here.
So you run, come from down, come up here.
On the highway.
No man. No, which part did I keep?
Oh, to Norando, outside.
Yeah. Oh, that's all. Discover beer? Yeah. You never come from down there. By the time you ever to that, you don't come from down there, come up from here. You see, believe half hour you're here.
I was down there this morning.
No, I talk about a while ago. When the program was going, him say you're down there with a crocus bag.
Yeah, no, that couldn't be true.
So, come up with that, so? I'm telling you, don't run joke with you because me one supposed to have them authority to do that. We tell them to me one supposed to do that. Yeah, me have them monopoly for that.
You make some people ask, is it true that Dwight Fraser was walking on the highway?
And what you tell them?
Yes, but I'm not sure that you saw me.
No, I saw you. That's why I said it on the radio. No, which leg? The road have the leg. What are you talking about? You know which leg? The road don't have the leg, man. The road don't have no leg, Rasta.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Which one of the highways stop now?
The one highway that's a north-south highway.
No, but remember, say you have the one to go to Mandeville, Clarendon side, sir?
No, it's the north-south highway at Zion.
Okay, you saw me on the leg between.
No, which leg? Don't mind the is leg. Yeah, don't mind this leg, Rasta. I saw you on the north-south highway.
Where to where?
You mean traveling north or traveling south?
Yeah, where exactly you saw me? Can you give a description as to
it's a problem question I don't have to say if the dead end, but if the dead end, I try to figure out which part that's I'm seeing.
No, I know about walking, but
no, but
mixing up for somebody else.
No. But you're not dispute it. I say no, you never did it. Or you ask me which part, me say yo. If I'm gonna ask you which part of the highway, me say yo. So other man, that means him to dip on it. If they not hear him. Yeah, I don't really want somebody hear him still.
No, the truth is I do a lot of walking.
No, but when I say, if you wasn't walking there, you'd have done the argument a long time. You would not ask me which part of the highway, which one of the highway.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that you saw me.
No, I said on the radio last week. I know you come and confirm it.
What was I wearing?
I confirm it, you know. If I confirm it, you know, because up to now, I'm never there.
It's all right, man. Guess what? Our ancestors.
But the crocus bag thing now is a problem because I say, if I discover be him there, and him say you down there with a crocus bag,
right? That mean a ground provision.
That means I must believe half of what me hear.
No, believe it, man. It's true.
You was down there a while ago.
Not a while ago, but I was down there earlier. So when I slip out, you never saw me.
Okay.
But I was down there with
the crocus bag.
With ground provision,
But him say you never get nothing yet.
No, man, that's the way I say.
You must believe half of what you hear.
We go to the people and I said, Dwight Fraser, IRIE FM. And he was throwing things at the back, man.
Oh, me tell him something. You can't use my name. Me tell him you can't use my name.
And just a motor?
Yeah, you will get everything what you want.
Me never know that.
Yeah, man. Me tell him that a while ago. And him say, he going to do it. And me tell you, me at a phrase of that. I'm afraid of me I tell that. He might try to come between me.
No, yeah, man. No, he can't do that.
And him come here night time to attack for Matrix, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, me I say, but wait, when them bring him on that stuff after me done my program, I say this brother come inside that and a Matrix me used to.
Okay. Well, have you given them a chance? Are you listening?
No, me can't know better. I don't be run the station. I don't be run the station, you know. If I be run the station, them stay away there.
Look here, man.
Discover beer.
Yeah,
all right, sir. We want to remind the people them that we depart the Steppin razor, yeah? So, okay, listen up. Why the most of things are going on, I can't get to do what I do, you know, so that's why I say all them because mix in thing. Anyway, listen up, catch part, special pot draw. Up next, that is really what we are waiting for. Okay.
Welcome to this afternoon's Supreme Ventures Live Cashbot Special Bot Game Draw. Get your tickets out and let the game begin.
Good afternoon. It is Thursday, May 9, 2019. I'm Carrie Ann, and welcome to this afternoon's live Supreme Ventures Cash Pot Special Pot Game Draw. Now remember, live draws are supervised by the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission and observed by the independent auditing firm PwC. It's now time for your favorite game, Cash Pot. But just a quick reminder that the 1 PM winning Cash Pot number was 17. Lucky Mark Chinaman and a white ball was selected. Now you live to play, but can you win it? So let's see what this afternoon's winning Cash Pot Special Pot number will be. Here we go. And the 3 PM winning Cash Pot Special Pot number is lucky number 25. Congratulations to all our Special Pot winners again. The winning Cash Pot number is 25, and the lucky mark for 25 is Drunkro. And it's now time to mega your Cash Pot money, so good luck. And what is going to be this afternoon? Let's see. It's coming right up. It is a mega ball that has been selected. Congratulations to everyone who won. Now, over $210 million has been won in just 2 weeks. Now, that's $104 million more in winnings than last week in the Money Time Month of Money promotion. So buy your tickets right now. And here's how you can win even more in the Mega Ball with the Money Time Month of Money. All you have to do, match 1 to 36 and win a total of $1,020. Match 0, you get $1,090. But when you match double 0, you get all of $1,130. So remember to mega your winnings with Money Time Month of Money. And of course, please stay tuned and be sure to come back at 5 p.m. for more games you love to play. I'm Carrie Ann. Have a supreme afternoon.
Hope you were a big winner. Supreme Ventures, games people love to play and more.
Yeah, that was the Cash Pot Special Pot Draw. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Join us again at 5 p.m. for another chance to win in top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, and Cash Pot draws. Okay, I get confused now. Which part of the program is there? Eh? Where we there? Tell me quick, young, no, please. I get it disoriented, man. All right, play a song. All right. Okay. Mother's Day is Sunday. We want to play this tune for all the mothers, them. I come back to this song here, you know. I tell you, I come back to this song here, but Dwight Fraser in the building again. We want to go over to Dwight Fraser in the building somewhere.
Good afternoon. I'm Dwight Fraser with the IRIE Diary, putting a spotlight on events happening in communities across Jamaica. It is brought to you courtesy of Tropical Battery, Stronger for Longer. Use Pharmacy, your family. Boscobel Hardware, Stuart Town, St. Mary, now having a massive sale and tinted sale. Steels as low as $106,000 per ton. Boscobel Hardware, where every day is a sale day, and massive auto parts and car sales, 158 Main Street, Ochorea, St. Anne's, for the best in auto parts and car sales at the most affordable price. The East Jamaica Conference Health Ministries Department, in collaboration with the Children and Youth Ministries Department, present their 2019 5K Run Walk. It happens on Sunday, June 9, starting at Kencott SDA Church, Kingsway High School. The race starts at 6:30 in the morning. Sign up today at www.ejcsda.com. Deadline for entries is May 24. The St. Anne Association of Branch Societies, an affiliate of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, in association with Hypro, is having their St. Anne Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show today at the Port Road Sports Club, Discovery Bay in St. Anne. Farm Queen Competition, Farmers Market, Donkey Race, Pushcart Derby, Grease Pig Competition, Best Dressed Donkey Pageant, Kiddies Village, and a whole lot more. The Marymount High School in St. Catherine will be having a fundraising gospel concert on May 25 on the school grounds, starting at 7 p.m. Performances by Marymount School Choir and praise dancers, gospel head from Ochoreas, AJ from Highgate, Mr. Livingston, a parent, Evan Roach, singing evangelist, our Rockabessa High School student talent Tajahar, while teachers from Marymount High School and other parents will also perform. Music by the Gospel Warriors Band. It's all in aid of the school building and assisting of students who are in need. Refreshment on sale. That was IRIE Diary, a look at events happening in communities across Jamaica. It came to you courtesy of Tropical Battery, Stronger for Longer, Use Pharmacy, your family. Boscobel Hardware, Stuart Town, St. Mary, now having a massive sale and tinset sale. Steels as low as $100 and a sale hardware, where every day is a sale day. Massive Auto Parts and Cars, 158 Main Street, Ochoa, St. Anne, for the best in auto parts and car sales at the most affordable prices. Join us again this Sunday at 12:05 p.m. for another edition of IRIE Diary.
But Fraser, when you just sit down there, man.
Sorry?
Why don't you stay? Just stay, man.
What do you mean? I have other work to do.
Your voice step on the program more than mine.
No, man. That's not fair, man. I mean, but just read sports, then you engage me in a discussion about...
then your voice not your talk.
And then me also again.
I know you're there.
Then I don't deal with you know. Not again until next week.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Hallelujah. Mother's Day. Here we go. We're going to come back to this song, and more like that. Yeah, this is the Steppin Razor. On the line, we have Diane Garden Harrison. She's a children advocate of Jamaica. And as you know that this month is celebrated as Child's Month. And we hear some argument going around the place. We really want to get our interest in telling us exactly if she agree with some of the things them that two politicians insinuate death penalty for the abuse of children, especially the killing of children. Good afternoon. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Musa. How are you?
I am okay. All right. I don't know if you saw it on the TV, two politicians, one from each side of the bench there, is suggesting or insinuating death sentence for children, for children who are people who abuse children.
Right.
Oh, you see that?
All right. Well, I think it's an emotive call, right? Because before we even get to that in terms of practically, there are so many hoops we have to jump through in light of course, Privy Council and Court of Appeal decisions over the years that have virtually taken the option of capital punishment off our books. But I can understand the very strong emotion that would lead persons to say that this is where we need to go. But for my own part, what I would like to see happen is for persons in communities to recognize that before we get to the point of any sentence, there has to be a trial. For a trial to take place, we have to have evidence, and it has to be good evidence that can lead to a conviction. What has happened over the years, Muta, from before all of these issues became so public, from before they became so pervasive on social media and so on, we have had very low conviction rates in relation to matters that affect children. And so we have to ask the other question, which is, why is it when a child dies or a child is violently abused and just violated in the most heinous way, we have this huge outcry. Everybody's upset. Yes, this is not right. Yes, it has to stop. But when it comes on now to actually doing something to get up and be a part of the process, to hold people accountable, we shy away and we get quiet. And we say, boy, it happened a long time, so we just have to hope that it not happen again. Hoping is not solving the problem.
Yeah. So is there can it be the crime when people say, well, it gone a long time already and the government can't do nothing about it again, or the courts can't do nothing about it? Is there a way where them say, well, it gone? You have some crimes where it's forever. If you commit murder, so you can't get it all favor. But you have some other crimes where them just say, well, the time gone. So, I don't know if it's 4 or 5 years.
No, well, luckily for us in Jamaica, any matter that qualifies as a criminal offense, which means something that you can go prison for and get charged for before the court and so on, time never runs against the crown, which is the other name for the state. And so I certainly have had matters and have seen matters when I was at the Director of Public Prosecution, whereby an adult woman who was in her 50s came forward and disclosed that when she was a little girl, 8 years old, she was sexually abused repeatedly over a 2-year period by her stepfather. And when that man was 90, the charges were brought against him and he was convicted right there in St. Mary's in the Court in Port Maria.
90?
Yes, 90. And he was convicted. So that's a good case, I think, that should illustrate the point that no matter when it happens, once it's something that is criminal, you can be, prosecuted and the action can rise. The only time you have an issue where you can't go ahead with the matter is if we call it a civil matter, like a suing case. A man owe you money and you take more than 6 years to start the action, then that one, the time would have run on you. But once it's criminal, you can go ahead.
All right. So what is, I don't know if anybody can answer it still, but what is really happening that there is every week now? Is it because of social media that you can't hear about it now? Or is it because that something is happening in the man them head where it's causing it to be so, happening so continuous?
You asked the question in Musa because there is this long-standing problem that we have in Jamaica, and also a new one that I just learned about last week. The long-standing one is that a lot of men in Jamaica still think that if they have a sexually transmitted infection or disease,
it will get better,
and they have sex with a virgin, it's going to cure them. Now, the reality is, because of how our society has been developing, it's very hard to find a virgin who is an adult. And so you find that they think the younger they go, is the more likely that the female will be a virgin. And hence the more likely they will get cured. The other thing that I learned just last week at a press briefing that I was at is that there is a theory that in Western Jamaica, with the upsurge of all these criminal gangs and all these associations that are really telling our boys all kinds of foolishness, there is an association, I gather, with the Obia man, and the Obia man is providing religious guidance to gang members and telling them that if they have sex with a virgin, it will prevent them from being caught by the police and being placed before the court for criminal activities. And so, in a bid to cover themselves from being identified for prosecution, they have to do these things to the girls. And what is happening as well in a lot of cases is a lot of times, and the statistics bear me out on this, being abused by people who know them, or people who know their parents and their grandparents and their aunts well. And so what happens sometimes is after the abuse has taken place, the young men or the old men or the women who are abusing these children frightened that they're going to be exposed, and so they have to kill the child to prevent the child from talking.
Well, the first one that you mentioned is something that prevails in a lot of culture, especially religiously, where even in Judah Christianity, where them see the virgin or the firstborn of any family as something sacred, and if you mingle with that sacredness, you also become sacred. The idea of the virgin birth sends men into a kind of state of divinity if them lie with a virgin, because the Holy One, the Savior, never come to, or the woman never come to tainted, what them call it, sin. So if them lie with that person, they also will grasp that part of that sacredness, and I think a lot of it involved in that. But one to the social conditions, because we say the social conditions maybe is a part of the whole or the system structure, how it's set up, can be facilitating these things. I don't know. There's so much different arguments.
Boy, Musa, that's $1 million question. It's $1 million question.
All right. So what is the purpose of the children advocate? What you do? What do you do?
Okay, all right. So we are a commission of parliament, which means that we don't fall under a ministry. So we don't report to a minister. And what that does is it gives the office the independence to intervene in any matter, in any area with any child in Jamaica. So we represent children who are in Jamaica on vacation and something happens. We represent children who live in children's homes. We represent those children who live at home with mommy and daddy And we do it in a number of different ways. So, for instance, if somebody has done something to harm a child, and for whatever reason they don't want to report it to the police, because sometimes a part of our culture is that people afraid of police, right?
Yeah.
Some people still see police as Babylon, and they don't want to go that route. So we have the authority to do investigations that can hold people liable for criminal matters. So if, for example, a coach is having sex with an 8-year-old girl, we can investigate that matter with a view to having that coach charged and placed before the court. In the same way, we do matters that we call civil matters.
Yeah.
So there is no criminal act that has been committed against the child, but based on what an authority or a person has done, it has negatively impacted the child's right to health, for example. So the child was neglected at hospital, and because of that, the child had seizures, which developed into a brain problem. We can sue on behalf of that child, the hospital, to get damages for the child, to assist with medical care and, household care, because you may need to have a helper now to look after the child, because mom and daddy still have to hustle and that kind of a thing. So we also advise ministers of government and also the heads of government entities and parliament as a whole as to the type of laws that need to be in place to protect children and the type of policies that we need to be advancing and matters of that nature. But I'm happy you asked the question, because just this week a matter came to our attention whereby somebody had referred to us a little child who was apparently left in a vehicle in a car park while the adult that they were with had gone into either the pharmacy or the supermarket. And so they brought the matter to our attention. But when they sent the picture to us or the video, it wasn't very clear. We couldn't see what was there. No, we don't have the powers of arrest. Yeah. We don't have people who conduct search and rescue. We don't have the staff nor the mandate based on what the office was set up to do that kind of thing. So we had discussions with the police at Sissoko and said, we think we're seeing a license plate here. See if you can run the plate, identify who the adult was, and when we find the adult now, we can take steps to hold them accountable. Well, Muta, the person who reported the matter to us, refused to accept that explanation and keeps insisting that the children's advocate must do. So I'm very happy for the question you asked, because it gives me the opportunity to tell people and to educate them as to what we can do and what we cannot do.
So the best thing is to report it to the police rather than to you.
Exactly, and that's exactly what we did. We never even just leave it to them to report to the police. We actually got the police involved and are in dialogue to try to see how best the matter can be progressed. But sometimes I suppose people think if they don't understand and they make a mountain out of a molehill without directing the problem to the right channel. So thanks for that question.
So when you see the abuse, you go inside and find out what caused the abuse, who is the abuser.
Right. Well, sometimes we get cases whereby children will come to us and tell us something that has happened to them. Somebody touched them, somebody hit them with PVC pipe and burst them head, somebody have sex with them over 30 years, all these things. So we would have to, of course, take a statement from the child, take a statement from the parents, so we can assess the child's age and when the thing happened, and if there is an injury, we would assist with getting the child taken to the doctor so the child can get the medical help they need, and we can also get the medical evidence to support what the child is saying and put together the file to have all the allegations clearly outlined so that when the matter goes to court and the child has to give evidence and so on, it's at a standard where the judge can make a decision.
So, all right, in the case of the student abusing the teacher, because we hear a lot of it that take place now.
Yes.
What happened in that case? You still do the same thing? The same way you go about it?
We have a two-part message. So we will tell you that children have rights, and they do. But for us, we also tell children that yes, you have a right, but for every single right that you have, there is a responsibility.
Yeah.
So we tell them, for example, you have a right to an education, so that means that your parents must send you to school and teacher must teach you.
Yeah.
But your responsibility is that you need to recognize that your parents spending good money to get you in school, so you have to work hard. And also you have to recognize that your teacher is an adult who is in a position of authority over you. So you have to respect your teacher. You have to listen to the rules of the class, obey the rules of the school, go to school, do what you need to do, work hard, don't be disruptive, and so on. Because if you start doing things like that now, it changes the conversation. You understand? And we've had cases, in the past where we have gotten a report, teacher but abused child and all kinds of things. And when we got into the crux of that matter, we found out that the teacher did hit the child, but it was really in the form of defending another child who that teacher was speaking to from being stabbed by the students who were in front of him. So in that case, we made it very clear to the court that we cannot in good conscience push this case, because if the teacher did not reach out instinctively to prevent the stabbing, we would have had a much serious case with another child who is aged with lead in his head. So we take a balanced approach.
So the reason that you gave a while ago about what you tell this child and thing, is this a reaction to a specific situation or something that you go into the schools with?
No, man, this is a part of our standard public education program. In fact, we have a public education and special project unit in the office. So we do school tours where we go to a lot of different schools, and we also do like community meetings, PTA meetings, church hall meetings, some Sundays and some Sabbath mean churches interfacing with like the Sunday schools and so on. The standard part of our message is that you have a right, but your right doesn't give you an entitlement to be rude and to flash things in people's face and behave as if people must do. Every right has a responsibility. So yes, you have a right to shelter, but it means that you have to obey what your parents say. You have to do chores at home. You have to be respectful to the adults in the home. You have to help out with your siblings and so on. It doesn't mean that you tell your mother, well, oh, you can't put me up because I have a right to shelter, so shut up. So we tell students that all the time, because my philosophy is that we have to have children recognize the balance and the importance of respect. Because if you don't drill it in them from now, they can't become that way when they turn adults. Right? So we have to start grooming them in the right way.
Well, thank you very much. But can you end by telling us the number and where you're located, the children advocacy?
So we have an office in Kingston. It is on the Air Jamaica building, the 11th floor, and that is 72 Harbour Street. Outside of that, though, we are on, our phone number is, of course, 876-948-1293, and we have a toll-free number as well. We also have, of course, all appearance on the social media handles. So we are on Twitter as OCA Jamaica 1. We are on Instagram as well as OCA Jamaica. We are on Facebook as OCA Jamaica. And our email address that we receive information and complaints on is info@oca.gov.jm.
You know, you just say something to me I never even know, so still a go on. You're talking about the building over at the corner of East Street, Harbour Street?
No, the Air Jamaica building.
Yeah, right at the corner of East Street, Harbour Street.
Right across from Scotia Centre.
Me never know so that building is still in operation. We think it's a bad land. We think the building a bad land.
We lose the airline, but we still have the building.
Are you still calling the Jamaica building? For history.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Give thanks, Diane, you know.
Yes.
Give thanks that you accept the call and that's what you're telling me.
And thank you for bringing an issue, some attention to the very important issue of children, you know. I like when all the players who have influence and impact talk about the issues that people need to hear about. So congrats to you too, Muta. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, give thanks. Right. Yeah, that was Diane Garden Harrison, Chiswell Advocate of Jamaica, where you can go down to your Jamaica building and deal with that situation, because it's a very depressing thing going on in Jamaica now. There's no way we can really sidestep it again. Too much abuse are going on, and I don't know, the man them seem to, I don't know. And as you say, which is a long time argument, you know, young. I don't know if you didn't know that, you know. You have man at Jamaica who feel them have sex with a virgin, them get rid of the gonorrhea and them. So you didn't know that? Yeah, man, it's a thing we go around for a long time. Long time. You didn't know that, Peter? You hear about it? Yeah. And it's a part of the whole religious mindset too, you know. Yeah, because if you notice, if you study different cultural practices in a certain country, like on the Incas and in a Belize and them place there, and even in the Judeo-Christian thing, the gods want virgins. The gods only want virgins. Them don't want what them call tainted woman. You know, you have to bring virgins to the gods and sacrifice the virgins to the gods. You know, you have pyramids in a Belize where them used to throw the virgins them off for the pyramid them as a sacrifice to the gods. You know, and that is part of them culture. You know, and in the Bible you see the Virgin Mary, and you know, people don't really if you know virgin, you're Jezebel. You know, them kind of way there. People don't recognize how these things develop over a period of years and centuries. You know, so we have to check it. Click it. Okay, so we're there with you. You know, we're here on news that 6,000 veterans in America commit suicide every year. You know, sometimes when you talk about some things, and because people don't see the immediate effect of what will happen down the line, them agree with the thing that is happening at the moment. So when you have people that defend about, you know, get rid of Saddam Hussein and Iraq and all them something there, and now we look and all them something there, and now we look and we see what is happening to Americans who come home from war. Them either committing suicide or killing people. And people that tell them already say, look what will happen. There's more people now dying from the Iraq war in America than what died on the field in Iraq. It's weird. More Americans are dying now because of the Iraq war than what was dying during the war in Iraq. Who get insane, who come home with limbs, no foot and all these things, and who come home and just commit suicide, and now them a report that 6,000 veterans die every year in America by committing suicide. Them can't cope. The things with them doing in Iraq and the things with them see happen, it just plague them in their mind and them brain. Till them just say, no, them can't take that. It's like that ghost inside of them. So them kill themselves. And those who don't want to kill themselves, kill other people and things like themselves, them killing. I think that is where we're going in Jamaica with this suicide. Where people, when last week the man did say the suicide rate is not the highest in the Caribbean. As a matter of fact, it's one of the lowest. But I have figured say the suicide rate in Jamaica and the murder rate, you know, people who frustrated and have grievance and think don't want to kill themselves, them kill somebody. And in turn, somebody kill them, which is suicide. Because you really kill somebody to kill you. Maybe not the same person you kill, obviously, but police might shoot you. And you say, well, you get rid of that. That is it. That's why a whole heap of them are run around the place and say, oh, me kill you and go prisoner, me kill you and hang you, and all them really. People say these things. And now we don't even know if they mean it, but we have to take it serious when somebody say that. When you hear somebody say, oh, me kill you and go prisoner, me kill you and whatsoever, you have to take it serious. Because really and truly, the crime rate kind of, I don't even want to say it's because people don't have no job why them are commit crime. Because a whole heap of youth, them see killing as them job. And them are get paid to do it. Hired assassins. So, but when we hear them think they're in America now, we say, but you cannot talk something right just like you say, no, all right, no. You see them food with the youth them are eat. It is good that them I eat the food and I eat the food, no. But down the line, look what will happen. And then people are say, yeah, that's what you are say. But guess what? 10 years after, you see the effect of the food when I eat 10 years before. Look how much years the Iraq war supposed to over. Them destroy Iraq. Iraq is not even a country again. And now we see the effect. We see the effect of 6,000 veterans committing suicide every year. Every year, 6,000. And now people that fear committing suicide. And that is because America going to other people's country and turn the youth them thinking and thought. I don't want to use the word demonic. Demonic. When you see what you see in a war, man foot up, split off, gunshot, blow off man neck, your friend get foot shot off, and you just see your friend them are dead in front of you, you can't do nothing about it. That is not something easy to come home back, to come deal with in your thinking and your consciousness. So we just say that because that was part of the news that we say. We're going to go back to this mother song, these two mother songs that we want to play now. Before them call out say something else they do. So here we go now. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. We're going to play the song now. Maccabee talking about the mother of civilization. You know, a while ago we talk about suicide, and the word we really look for is death wish. I only for the youth them right now have a death wish. But them don't want to kill themselves. So them do something because them know say him go dead anyway. So them have this death wish. As me and Peter talk about, sometimes I watch a movie and the police tell the man if you come out of the house and put up them hand. And them have a gun in their man, and when them come out, into them children they go, them start to fire at the police, and about 1,000,001 police out there start shoot him. Well, a whole heap of youth in a Jamaica stayed away there. Whole heap of youth. It's scary and it's frightening, but it's true. See? Them want dead, but them don't want to kill themselves. Them want, is what you call induced suicide. Induced suicide. You're creating the environment for you to die, but you don't want to take your own life. You don't want to run in front of a truck. But you know, so boy, right now, the reason why you get suicidal is because of a situation. And some of them drink alcohol to induce the situation, because I did read a thing the other day when them show you say most people who commit suicide use alcohol to kind of boost up the thinking in them head. Yeah, something I read that other day. You read it too, right? Young here. The people who, if you check the most people who commit suicide, them is alcohol drinkers who at the time are going to commit the suicide. Them drink some and kind of get tipsy and go commit the suicide. Well, you have a whole heap of them youth you know. We talk about youth like Peter, where in order to commit suicide, them don't kill themselves. Literally don't kill themselves. But them drink and go kill other people, knowing that the other people them will kill them. You see? So, that's what I talk about. So, with the panels again, go on, click it. Steppin razor. Hey, by the way, you're still the pan Steppin razor. Here, we're still the pan Steppin razor. Okay. So you all know that Arama is in Jamaica. That's the International Reggae World Music Award, which is happening on Saturday at the Pegasus Hotel. Peter, you ever there? Oh, IRIE FM I there, right? All right. The first person to call in and answer the following question correctly win for themselves 2 VIP tickets to attend the International Reggae World Music Awards. And the number to call is 974-5051, 974-5079, 974-5043 or 618-0352. Question: where will the International Reggae World Music Award be held? You know, they just said along the line before. They say it before we get it. We don't say it. All right, so answer the question: where will the International Reggae World Music Award be held? And you will get 2 VIP tickets to attend the International Reggae World Music Award. Okay. IRIE FM. You have to laugh. You have to laugh. IRIE FM now brings you a live link from the St. Anne Association of branch societies and the Jamaica Agricultural Society annual agricultural, industrial and food show at the Port Road Sports Club, Loranda, Discovery Bay. Now over to Teddy, the Vibes Energy and location.
Welcome back, Mutabaruka. Welcome back to all our listeners via IRIE.net. We are still up and running at Port Road Sports Complex, Discovery Bay in St. Anne. We still have a good gathering here at the St. Anne Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show under the theme St. Anne Adapting to Climate Change, Utilizing Adaptable Technology. Muta, what a day it is, quite entertaining. We have a number of farming groups participating in various farm competitions, and we had the youth in agriculture aspect where the 4-H was integrally involved. We just concluded the official ceremony, and wow, they had maypole and entertainment and the whole works. Now with me is a man who I consider a mentor, was a farmer, he is the farmer CEO of RADA and former executive director of Jamaica 4-H Clubs, and now president of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, Mr. Lenward Fulton. Welcome to the airspace of IRIE FM.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Now, I know you have been across the length and breadth of this island. Tell us about what you have seen here so far and the youth involvement and the coordination of the show.
It is excellent. It's only 6-year-old, and today itself is a work day. And to have this gathering here, it shows that people are still interested in the Jamaica Agricultural Society and its offerings.
You have always been a voice for farmers, youth farmers, and young people in general. Can you just share with our listeners what is in store, them bees around the corner, and the work and preparation that you have been putting since you have assumed the leadership of the Jamaica Agricultural Society?
Well, we are rebuilding the society with a new focus on bringing farmers to their true potential, getting women and youth into agriculture, recognizing the effect of climate change, and preparing our farmers to harness all the resources around them to continue their business practice, which is agriculture.
All right. There's a drought on the farmers right now in Jamaica island-wide. What is your advice to our farmers?
All right. The advice to the farmer is to get the type of drip irrigation system that best suits their farm, to do more rainwater harvesting, and for government to assist to bring water, both from underground and surface water, to close proximity to these farms. Properly meter them that farmers pay for the water, because it's their business. But we have to prepare for these climate change effects as we move along.
Anything else you'd like to share with our listeners, Sir Fulton?
I would like to share with you that we have to support our farmers. They have produced each year over 650,000 metric tons of food. We all benefit from it, from every stall on the sidewalk, every market, every supermarket, and in our kitchen, all over the place in our restaurants. So they deserve the strongest support from all of us.
Pleasure speaking with you, Mr. Lenward Fulton.
Pleasure as well.
President of the Jamaica Agricultural Society. Now we're going to have a small chat and wrap up with Mr. Hugh Johnson. Mr. Hugh Johnson is an executive member of the St. Anne Association of Grand Society. Mr. Hugh Johnson, no stranger, a son of the soil, welcome to IRIE FM.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you on the prospects of agriculture and IRIE.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. All right. So we're wrapping up now. Tell us about the amount of farm groups that turn out today and showcase their product, and just give us a synopsis of the competition.
Well, we have 8 farm groups that show up today, and 5 of them were in the competition. And from those 5, we narrowed down. We had 3 winners, 3 groups that was placed. I think it was Farmtown who was placed first, New Era second, and Briarfield third.
Right. Excellent. And you have been with the show 6 years. This is the sixth staging. How has the scene it grown so far?
Well, the show is growing. And I can say with IRIE, when IRIE came on board, it has really been a great game changer for us.
Yes.
And that game changer is showing that we are getting more boots on the ground today than any other time. I don't know what the gate receipts were, what was or is now, but I can tell you for last year, when we had the show, it was the best gate receipts that we have. So I'm looking to surpass that one this year.
All right. Anything else you'd like to share as we're about to wrap this thing?
All right.
Some of the persons you'd like to say thank you to as we're about to wrap up this
well, I would like to say thank you to IPRO, our main sponsor. And I don't want to single out anything. I say all our sponsors have made it possible for us to be here today. I'm saying thank you to them. And going forward, I'm still telling you that at JAS Steppin, we are changing our format. And what we're doing today, we are now in negotiation with one of our chief importers of Irish potato and carrot.
Yes.
And what I'm going to be asking the importer to do is to bring in seeds for the farmers in St. Anne especially.
Yes.
So that we are not left out there because farmers are told that you're going to get seeds and you don't get any. We are going to put the farmers into the production line so that when the next fall crops come about and it's about to reap, St. Anne should be ranking about number one in Irish potato production. Also, what I have on board for the farmers this time round, we have a 5-ton carrot order thing for them now. It's a 5-ton, what I call it, we have a 5-ton crop for them coming up with the farmers. About 3 groups will get to participate in that program.
Yes.
Because we want to see how the farmers react to this. And this is going to be a major game changer because it's coming that the farmers will know what they are going to get for the carrot before they start planting, and they will know who is going to buy it when it's reaped. And that in itself will make farmers a little more efficient and a little more productive because they won't, when we ask them to produce, we will have a market for that. It's not that farmers fail to produce, but they fail to market what farmers produce. So we are moving along in that direction. And in wrapping up, I'm going to say to you that what we are going to be doing from St. Anne is to network with all the other ABSs around the island so that when we have a surplus in St. Anne, we can market it right around the island and make food production and crops a little cheaper for consumers.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hugh Johnson. And of course, I must say big up to Karen Francis, who gave me support, and to Dwight Fraser, who passed through. And of course, this has been the St. Anne Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show 2019 under the theme St. Anne Adapting to Climate Change, Utilizing Adaptable Technology, sponsored by IPRO, one of their major sponsors. Mutabaruka.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Give thanks.
Them have the Farm Queen competition coming up, and a host of entertainers will be performing. We're closing off the show at about 6:30. But Muta, holy farm produce left now, you know. I go pack up my van and come down IRIE, you know. Where you say, Muta?
No, a coronation market would advise you to go. More food down there. All right.
All right, Muta. Big up, man.
Yes. That was a live link from the annual Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show at the Port Road Sports Club, Noranda Discovery Beer right here in St. Anne. You know, a while ago we was talk about I want a new phrase, induced suicide. I don't know if anybody ever said that yet, induced suicide. My idea of induced suicide is a person who actually want to die but don't want to kill themselves and put themselves in a situation where somebody go and kill them. And then you have death wish. That is called a death wish. That is extension of the induced suicide, where you create a situation and you wish to turn out that you're dead by attacking a policeman with a knife, and you see him with a gun. That is a death wish. You know, or you see 100 policemen outside, so you come outside with a toy gun and hold it on them. That is a death wish. Understand? So, I don't know if anybody ever explored that yet, where that the suicide rate, as people say, to me it's terrible, but to the experts, them must say you have countries where gone above we when it comes on to suicide. You know, but maybe we have to link it with the crime in Jamaica, where a whole heap of youth and people are dead from other people killing them. And then in extension now, the people who do the killing get killed. I wonder if it's possible that this death which is extended itself into what we would call now induced suicide, where the youth them just decide say, oh, me will kill you and kill me, me will kill you and dead, you know, me will kill you and go to prison, I kill you and make they hang me. Excuse me, them don't hang people in Jamaica again for how much years now, so don't which boat hang. But I say, you will kill somebody and make a police kill you. But really and truly, you have people who have that kind of thinking in them head. And maybe, just maybe, a whole heap of the murder, what we say. I will not talk about the murder now, where domestic murder. I talk about me kill you and you kill me and me kill you and them kill me and all them things there. Maybe just some youth were just, life just done for them and them just say, sure. You know, and them don't have the guts to kill themselves. Them don't really have the guts to kill themselves. So, them decide, say, them will kill somebody, make somebody kill them. Just a thought. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. This is another mother song, you know. Here we go now. When I cut it for nothing, you know. So nobody come tell me nothing, you know. When I cut it for nothing. All right. If you like what me, I do it. We want to tell you the winner of the question we asked for going, which was where will the International Reggae World Music Awards will be held. The answer is the Pegasus, and the winner is Paul Barrett out of Maran, B. St. Thomas. That fire, I hope you have a taxi man to carry go along there, you know, or a car because it's fire. And it's going to go down late. We have a next question too. The first person to call and answer the following question correctly win for themselves another two ticket to attend the international VIP ticket to the International Reggae World Music Award. And the question is, in whose honor the award for Entertainer of the Year is named after? In whose honor the award for Entertainer of the Year is named after? So call and you get 2 VIP tickets for go there Saturday, starting at 7 o'clock at the Pegasus Hotel in Kingston. Click it. Yes, we hear the craft sing there. When there's a craft fair that happened on Tuesday at Hillcrest. The road after you pass Bob Marley Museum, you turn right at the stoplight there. And it's on Tuesday, and I tell you, trust me, the craft them is unbelievable. We are talking about local made things. And we must always push local made things because that is really what make the thing exciting. And the sweetest part of this craft fair thing is that it's happening at the night, on a Wednesday, Tuesday night. I mean, we are talking about night, like 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock, you go around there. You see people like, wow. You know by craft? Yeah, I know. You used to the police looking close there. If I look like you about sell insurance and you work at IRIE, you look like so you have to work at IRIE. You live at Kingston? You don't live at Kingston. You must go around the door. You have a lady. You know your lady more up to date than you. Carry go around them on one Tuesday night. Trust me. Jamaican craft at its best around there. Hillcrest. You know Hillcrest? Which part of the French Embassy used to there, around that Panna Road there. That's how the part of Bob Marley Museum, like you go east, you turn right and this way. It's nice, really, really nice. All right, where we there now? We're there at this junior. At this junior we're there, brand new tune. What the hell is happening? The thing them just so me I tell you that junior, I love that junior. We want to tell you the winner of the second question we asked about who is the whole program named for. The answer is Bob Marley. And the winner is Natasha jog again from Spanish Town, St. Catherine. So, where should we go for? Which part should we go for the ticket then? Where them for go? Them all contact. Okay, all right. So, Regina St. Thomas, you ever get contacted? I don't know how you ever reach a town. I was going to say, we have no Uber in Jamaica yet, but you know, if you want to go, you will go. Okay, so I'll demand you. Contagious, brand new tune, brand new album from Marcia Griffiths. Timeless. All this but good is song she sing. What she sing over a whole heap of the hits them from the Rocksteady era. Here we go, Marcia Griffiths. People, young inside there bully me, so I can't play more than one Marcia Griffiths. And the one Peter turn up there make him a bully me. You understand? So, under duress, I will play another Marcia Griffiths from the same album, Timeless. Brand new CD, where she cover all of the long time Rocksteady hits them. Not all of them, but a lot of the good ones them. Here we go now. This is one woman is pick him up in the car, don't show and try it back. May I tell you, man, from ska to Rocksteady to reggae to dancehall, she did it with it, man. May I tell you, she did it with it. Why you look Marcia Griffiths, man? 50 odd years in the music business, trust me. Okay, brand new again. Vega. Oh, yeah. I have played the rhythm. I have played the rhythm. I have to go find the vocals. I have to go find the vocals, but over there. Oh, we're not getting on the phone yet. All right, we really are waiting for him on the phone. So, meanwhile, we could go and look for a tune. Look for the actual tune. Yeah, you know, so the program full up today at different things. We want to go forward to the IWAMA, which is the things on the annual International Reggae and World Music Award. This is the 37th staging, 37th. And this is the 4th time it's going to be in Jamaica. You hear me, brethren?
Well, Mota.
Well, I want to ask you something.
Why no?
Wait, let me see if I want to hear better than this, you know. Rebel?
Yes, Mota.
All right, yes. Tony Rebel.
Yes, you want to ask me.
Yeah, I'm a brethren, you know.
Yeah, from long time.
Why you take on my work?
No, it's give me. And
them give me work. Yeah, I said, no, me never did that do it good. Me never did that do it good. It's not me take it, it's just them give me a time and know it's your work, and I try to do it the best way I can. I don't understand this. Because like when you yard sing now too, you know. Me know I sing from a long time. From me stand up them their country I sing. No, but me never hear me know you're a DJ. The first time I win JCDC competition, I come first in a DJ and second in a singing. But it never hit you. I know that boss you. I sing. No, because the DJ thing works, but we can't. I'm versatile, man. Come on. So little more, remember you had the dub poetry. I learn from you, Mota. So we can do. So I learn so we can do it. You don't mean that is what I do all the time, but I can do it because I listen to you a whole lot and therefore I can emulate your body. Yeah, man. Yeah, watch out. You don't have to vote for me. You don't have to vote for me. Look at all. I remember, I think it's twice. You was the host of the Arama thing in Apollo Theatre. Yeah. You remember you was one of the hosts in at 12 times you do it in Apollo Theatre. Yeah. I made the host in there too. And so this time now you are doing it in Jamaica. Well, at the first, never do it in Jamaica. Still, when you friends tell me say I come here anymore, I should do it. You know, never say yes. A couple of years now, I never do it again. But watch out, you can't tell Martin no, you know. No, you can't tell man. Martin coming like Mr. Palmer. You know? Who the music know where you talk about? Only with the music. Who the music know where you talk about? You say Martin come like Mr. Palmer. That's funny. That's really funny to Martin. No. Anyway, Mr. Palmer, good for me because I go up and fool me up on CD. First time. You have to get something. No matter how you acquire, you have to do anything. All right, so what you going to bring to the table, you know? I know, say, are you on coffee? And, you know, coffee as a young artist.
Yeah.
You know, you and I go really cheer the stage as MC.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, them have a script. And
oh, they want to work off a script?
Then I must work off a script. But you know, so we go off script. We come like a truck. You know, we go off script more time and do what we have to do and so on. But really, it's not even about me. It's about really presenting to the audience, the people who deserve to be honored. You know what I mean? So it will be more about the people who will be honored at the IRIE, more than just me. I'll never do start some name and talk.
No, but me know you say you get an award, man.
Well, I mean, I love the award. I'm still waiting for the reward, but I like the award because, I mean, it is an excellent idea to award excellence.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm on the forward to them all. As much as nobody anymore will get to still give thanks.
Yeah. But you don't perform. You perform?
Well, so hold on, Muta. You're kind of performance.
No, listen to me, man. When I say performance, you go.
When you present something that's not a performance, it's harder than to perform it. Because when you go to perform, you go up and you sing some song, you know.
Brethren, you try to make me look small for my program.
No, I want you.
Well, don't draw those cards, but if I don't deliver between performance and performance.
No, I'm not going to do. No, sir, I was not slated to do that. I hear that people like Captain and Beanie and Spice and Freddie McGregor and some others, just to name a few, will be performing.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
That thing a while ago that you just did to me a while ago sound like the police stop me and I call the police.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays police stop you on the road, you have to make sure you call the police.
Because you never know, man.
You never know what's going to happen. All right. So you're going to want a red carpet too?
Yeah, man, I mean, it's blue, red, or white.
No, a red carpet, brethren. Or white coming night, a red carpet them have, man. We have mentioned a white carpet.
I will be walking a red carpet. Why shouldn't I?
Okay, that's beautiful.
You are going to walk it too? You are going to walk it?
Yes, I will be there at 7 o'clock.
And it's one thing for sure, you know, people who are listening. Mutabaruka, I can tell you, the 7 o'clock must be a miracle that's in the dead, you know. You know, that's a discipline you have that I admire, my friend.
All right, I'm going to come 7. You see, my lady, you know, she tell me, say, me come before the worm.
Yeah, but that is good, man.
Yeah, you know,
that kind of
the early bird catch the worm. She said, me come before the worm, so I did. You have some of the bird.
So you catch all the worm and everything.
I tell you. Anyway, it's good for you to say.
I'm looking forward to see it, because we still have to give Martin.
Oh gosh, man, 37 years, man.
37 consecutive
37 years. Yes.
The man consistent and him do that outside of Jamaica and is honoring our music.
Yes,
so
yes.
We think it's important. So that's why every time we call upon me, if you call upon me to do something where you want to do, I accept because I admire the fact that his contribution to our music and our culture has been one that he has been doing for 37 years all over the world. I mean, you buck up enough of these places from Trinidad to Chicago to Atlanta to Florida and to Apollo Theater. Well,
let me tell you something. Me and him talk last night, and he might remind me about when me and what's your name again? We don't know.
Don Penn.
When me and Don Penn was hosting it in New Orleans, the theater flood out.
Yeah.
The theater flood out. Right, so we go down at the wrong time. I mean, burning spear, this, that. The theater flood out.
Is that vibe, man?
And him do it down there again. The second time.
Yes.
And the place flood out. I tell you. It's a trial and tribulation. But him survive, man. I tell you, I love him.
My full gratulated, man. And some of the time when you go to all these things with alarm, you don't know who might turn up.
Yes.
Right now, people from Australia is here, people from Africa is here, people from all over the Caribbean is here just for this. In time, a certain amount of people everywhere going. You have my fact and keep it up. You have my support. And everybody who can, especially in the music industry, support you.
Watch a man, when you see something mark 37 on it, and it's a reggae, you must know say the brethren serious.
Yeah, man, I'm serious, man. 37 enough, you know. Everything is consistent for long enough.
Yeah.
It comes out big brand in the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bridget. So.
Much more 7, much more 37.
Yeah. So we'll look to see you tomorrow, of course. I mean, not tomorrow, Saturday night. This is the annual International Reggae and World Music Award. Yes. Take place at the Pegasus Hotel in Kingston, New Kingston, Saturday, May the 11th, starting at 7 a.m., red carpet.
Right. Yes, man, I'll be there, man, at Pegasus. And it will be nice to stand beside you on the red carpet, sir.
Stand beside me? I wonder why. No, me never say nothing wrong. Me say me wonder why. Me never say nothing wrong.
We don't know the reason why. I got turn up because
of course.
And we certainly never turn up and chat.
It's just that you're so tall as Lalibela that the cameraman might not see me. He might go see me foot.
No, that the cameraman might just don't show my skills. If you know, I guess all the camera people that will be there are some experts, and I'm sure that they will capture our images correctly.
Yeah, man. All right, Virgin, give thanks.
Yes, Muta.
Yeah, give thanks. Yes. All right. Them have AM, but it's PM. The red carpet arrival is 7 p.m. and the show time is 8:30 sharp. Some of the artists them performing is Capitan, Freddie McGregor, the Eptone Spice, Top One Fusion, Fancy Gadam out of Africa, The Angel, Richie Innocence, Cherry Natural, The Flame, Four Bent Dancers, Alpha Boy School, and Orisha Sound. That is the 37th Annual International Reggae World Music Award. Yes. We want to remind you that the hour between 5 and 6 is brought to you by Ruby's. Fuel peak performance. Fuel the difference with Ruby's. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. This Virginia you see in a group named Pentitouche. Yes, for those of you who don't know what is Pentitouche. Pentitouche is what you call the first set of books in the Bible, the Jewish Bible. Him depend him own now. So make we hear where I deal with that. So. We want to give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy. Yeah, man, give thanks to Peter, the pumpkin eater, give thanks to Young. Give thanks to who outside. What the last name again? It look different to me. What's your name? Eh? Peter, you know how much your name right there? How about one now? Eh? Jody here? You sure Jody here? You're not sure, you see? You think for some other woman and everything, you know. No, this is embarrassing, man. This is very embarrassing. If I be like she, we just left the work immediately, you know. If I be like she, we left the work immediately. I tell you, all the danger.